You know, I'm here playing with our new little fur baby. You want to say hi? Look, she's so cute. Say hi. Hi. Boop. She likes this toy. And I just realized if you're like in a little dump and it's really hard for you to get out of your thoughts because of what you've been through. And it's easier said than done. Like people say, oh, all you have to do is change your thought and think of a happy thought. But you always go back to what you've trained yourself throughout the years. Sometimes, you train yourself to think this way and you didn't know you had control over your own thoughts. And sometimes you've learned at an older stage of life and you have to retrain yourself. No, it's not. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. You can teach an old dog new tricks if the old dog is willing to learn. It's harder for an older dog to learn new tricks, but it's not impossible. Impossible is not in my vocabulary. Anyways, what I found out that helps is a fur baby. Fur baby. If you like dogs, get a dog. If you like cats, get a cat. Go to the animal shelter and save a life. I'm debating if I'm going to be a foster mom for little animals, like little kitties. It's a lot of work. And I do have my own chores and my own child to take care of. And now another little baby, fur baby, which is not that difficult to take care of. They're so much fun. And they're really independent. That's why I like cats. Cats are super independent. My daughter says, she always tells me, I'm not from this world, Mom. I'm from a cat world. My people are cat people. I've got a mom and a dad and a family. I said, well, why did you leave? She goes, because I felt sorry for you. And I kind of want to go back. I said, well, you're going to have to wait until your time here is over naturally before you could go back. She goes, oh, I know that. So I'm going to enjoy it the way, what I can enjoy. And then she said, then it's time for her to go back. It's time for her to go back to her cat people. Don't ask me. She's always pretended she was a cat. She always thought she was a cat. And I really think in her head she does believe that she's from a different world of cats. Anyway, so I'm sitting here thinking, where do most of our sadness come from? Where does that come from, people? Do you know where it comes from? I'll tell you where it comes from.
You think you'll be okay?
It comes from finances.
Yeah, I think so.
If you're struggling financially and every penny that you get already is claimed for a bill or whatever it is that you need in life to survive, then all of us need to figure out a different way to try to create income. And I get really upset, not at the kids. I do get jealous because these youngsters nowadays are making this crazy amount of money online. I don't want to own a store online because there's enough garbage that is accumulated through these natural stores. Can you imagine if we all had a store online? Our ocean is already bad enough. It already has a garbage island as big as Texas, maybe bigger than Texas. If you don't believe me, Google it. Now it's going to get worse. Every can opener that gets thrown in the landfill, just times that by 10. And that's where I have a problem. The packaging that they package our supplies is unnecessary because once it's packaged, it's new. But once you open it, it's not new anymore. We throw it away. And it was new just 2 seconds before we opened it. I worry about our earth and our future children. They're not going to have an ocean. They're not going to have beauty. They're not going to have... Well, we don't really have fresh air, but their air is going to be worse than our air. And it's just going to get worse if we don't come together and try to figure something out. She brings me so much joy. Laughter is very important. It's a gift from God. And a lot of us just throw it away like that ain't going to do anything. Yes, it will. It will change your frequency. It will change your vibration. It will change your surroundings. If you're laughing, nothing can bother you. Nothing will get into your system at all. It'll only get in your system if you allow it to get in your system. I'm sitting here waiting for my daughter to get off school. I miss her. So I'm playing with her cat. And I'm having a lot of fun with her. Anyways, let's try to figure something out together that we could maybe generate some money online. Maybe if it's a store, then it's a store. If it's a business of some sort, if you're teaching somebody how to do something, then do it. I just think that there's lots of things that people are charging nowadays. What I used to get for free on YouTube, now I have to pay for it. And not everybody has that kind of money. One day maybe, but I don't know. You know what I like to learn? I like to learn how to read tarot cards. They look like they have so much fun reading them and they're on top of their game. I wouldn't do it unless I was taught to do it. And I think we all can, because we all have that inner being, that inner tuition that we ignore a lot. That, I think that inner tuition does connect to some type of higher being, some kind of higher spirit. Call it what you want. Jesus, God, Allah, Buddha, whatever. It's the same thing. And if you want that connection, I believe you could have that connection. I was told many times that I was psychic by all these tarot card readers. Every time I go meet someone, oh, you have psychic powers. You have psychic powers. I'm thinking to myself, don't we all have that? So maybe I could do tarot cards. I don't know. I just want to do something that I will love. I don't want to do something that I'm not going to love. I like talking to you guys online, but there's no money in that. I just share my thoughts, and that's all. And you can watch it or you don't have to watch it. It's no big deal. And I'm not trying to make money like that. Maybe I could open up a store. Maybe I could open up a store where the stuff is made from other places besides China. No offense to you, China. You guys are just exhausted. You worked hard. There's slavery going on. Poor children are losing their fingers and their arms. And my 7-year-old, if she lived in China, your 7-year-old too would be working for their corporations mandatorily. They wouldn't have a choice. And they're tortured. Not as in, I don't know what. I mean, the way they live, they have to live in the corporations. They live like in jail cells. They can only take a bath in a little bucket. They get paid pennies. They barely see their family. There's no sunshine or windows coming in and out of their corporations. And they are work to make mass production, crazy amounts. And then to ship it out is a nightmare. They work hard, but they're tired. So, of course, the product that we get is not going to be the best product like we used to get in the 50s and the 40s, because this is production. We don't care anymore. It's just a lot. We just don't care anymore. I care, but there's a lot of people out there that don't. So maybe I could open up a store that stuff is just made nice. Stuff are made to last. How about that? Maybe it is from China. Maybe there are some things you can still get from China that are made to last. But my experience, unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff that we get from China is just not good stuff. And what scares me the most is our Bay Bridge. The products from our new Bay Bridge out there in San Francisco, from China. That puppy's going to come down one day. That's why I don't like driving by it. I don't like driving on it. I don't like it. So I take the ferry boat in if I want to go to San Francisco. But even that, we can't trust the sea, because the sea has its own mind. One minute it'll be fine, and next minute there's a huge tidal wave. I was going to say tornado. Tornadoes too. It's just crazy times these days, guys. So, if you're sitting there like, what's going on? I bet you it's because of your finances. Majority of our anxiety and depression and sadness and anger, that all comes from, it comes from a lot, our thoughts and stuff. But the main is finances. Only 1% of this world lives comfortably. Why is that? And 99.9% of us are in poverty or destitute or struggling. Or you're making the money, but you're working your ass off and you barely got time for your children. And when you do have time for your children, you're tired. So these are things that we all need to try to think about. It doesn't take one. It takes all of us to try to work together to make something happen for good. And that's all I have to say today. Day 21. I love you guys. She's hunting. She's the hunter. I love cats.